say that public healthcare procurement systems indeed face multiple challenges. Some of them are well known, including inefficiency, slow processes, certainly vulnerability to supply chain disruptions. We have witnessed during pandemics, which exposed the weaknesses like inadequate stockpiling and also limited vendor diversity, and also, I would say, over-reliance on just-in-time procurement. Another pressing challenge is the lack of innovation procurement, but it's, I think, a separate topic, not necessarily linked only to the healthcare sector. And these systems also struggle with fragmented regulations, differing from one region to another, and this all hampers coordinated responses during emergencies. In my opinion, Procure project can address these challenges by fostering more coordinated or agile and resilient procurement approach across Europe and beyond. And it could contribute specifically to harmonizing standards, improving data transparency, implementing early warning systems for critical supply shortages. So also by facilitating better collaboration between public entities and suppliers, Procure project can mitigate risks from overdependence on single suppliers or regions.
I believe that international collaboration is important to learn from each other, the best practices, and also explore possibilities of joint cross-border procurement. Even though it is really challenging, as Jorge mentioned, but yeah, there has to be taken a first step for that, especially if you are, developing some new solutions. So joint procurement for research and development, for example, and innovative solutions. One example of cooperation is the Horizon Scanning project that shows that it's possible to cooperate cross-border. It is also important to create a healthy market where the products of good quality are available at affordable prices on a sustainable basis and at the right time. And in this context, the strategic approach to procurement is vital, and experience sharing can be really beneficial. For example, in Europe, there are several well-established networks for the regular sharing of experiences and information on pricing, reimbursement, and on the use of right use of medicines. So this can be also leveraged. In addition, the increased cooperation in the terms of sharing information relevant to health technology assessment is important for the management of new medicines and procurement practices. So these are some things that could be really useful, but it is important to have a conducive policy environment at the multinational and ideally at a global level. So I think that Procure can make the first steps towards this direction, to define some policy goals and create awareness among the stakeholders.
One was the risk, the other thing was leadership, and then it was time. So apart from what Analucia has shared, which I completely agree, I will complement that with a very practical approach. I mean, there are contracts that they have already been done and awarded, that they can be like templates for other people, especially if you are more mature, you have done the research, you have done an open market consultation, you are very, very mature in your approach. That could be a prototypical example, a paradigm for others. And that will be very, very interesting to have this kind of corpus of contracts versus templates that could be shared, where it's the best of the best, or at least it is at the cutting edge of contracting, especially innovation, green, social, sustainability. Then also to share lessons learned. So, what was the challenge? What was the solution when you encounter while doing the procurement? These insights, I think they are very, very valuable. And then to have use cases, concrete use cases, but in length, not just sometimes you see in the reports that this is just like, like a couple of paragraphs stating that this region has done this procurement, but that doesn't capture the whole process, the details, how they solve the barriers that they encounter. So having this information taken from the stakeholders, again, from the ones that are more advanced, that could be leveraged by the people that are following, and that will help them to reduce the risk, to support the leadership to get into this kind of procurements, and also to deliver time. Because if you have templates, if you have know-how, if you have different resources that save you time in order to deliver the procurement, it will be easier for those that are still entering the space to doing better, cheaper, and faster than the others. So because Procure has access to these procurers, which are, so to say, the Champions League, most of them in the European procurement, getting that kind of knowledge and pass that away to other regions that are still catching up, I think it will add a lot of value.